dinner, right? And you have all this leftover turkey, so what do you do with it? How about making a turkey cranberry wreath? That's what I'm doing with all my leftover turkey. I'm gonna be featuring a couple of different awesome pieces that I have right in my kitchen. The first one, the power tool for this recipe, is the stoneware. Now everybody's familiar with the stoneware, right? One of our iconic pieces. Little known fact, did you know the very first Pampered Chef party was a pizza? Yup, you got it, a pizza right on our pizza pan. Now, what is so fabulous about this? It is part of the Stone Fusion line. See the back? Nice little wavy design. Our other stoneware pieces are just smooth, and that's how you can tell the difference. So besides that wavy design, what's so special? Well, have you ever had a piece of stoneware and you wanted to put in the dishwasher? Or you've had people over and they put it in the dishwasher and you're like, no, you can't have soap on that. This you can. These things are dishwasher safe. Not to mention oven and microwave, just like before. But it's also, here's a new thing, broiler safe. I know, right? Fantastic. Broiler safe to about 550 degrees. So I got my Magica TV, got a little stoneware, and I put some crescent rolls on here. And I'm gonna take the little baker's tool that we have, and I'm just going to go through and kind of smooth down the edges, and I've overlapped the ends a little bit. Okay, and we're gonna set that aside. Possibly without breaking the tips of this little guy. And we're gonna use a batter bowl that comes in 2 different sizes. This is the bigger size, the 8 cup. We have another one that fits inside, and I like it because the handles are redesigned. One, you can hold it just like this, but they also stack very nicely. So we need 2 cups of turkey. And I already got most of it done, but I wanna do just a little bit more. So I take our forged cutlery knife. We got 2 different sizes of knives, but the forged cutlery tends to be my favorite. It's nice and weighted, it has a full tang, no separation. And you know what? Lifetime warranty, I know. Amazing, right? So 2 cups, put that in here. Okay, along with the turkey, we need to get some celery, about 1/2 cup. And celery I had left over because we made this stuffing for Thanksgiving. And you just want to slice that. And this chef's knife makes it so easy. And in fact, there's a little symbol on the knife, and that's where you can put your thumb. And it just makes a nice balance. Now it calls for 1/2 cup of celery. We're just going to use what we have left. 1/2 cup or not, here we go. I think it'll be pretty close. And we're going to add that to our mixture. And of course, a turkey cranberry ring needs what? Cranberries. You can see I'm using 2 different styles of our measuring cups. I like these. They all stack right together. Using 1/2 cup of those. And then we need to get some mayo. And there's 1/2 cup of that. And then we need about 1/2 teaspoon of coarse ground pepper. What's the difference between your coarse ground pepper and your regular pepper? Coarse is a little stronger. And I wish there was smell-o-vision because you can already smell this pepper. It's amazing. We will need about 2 tablespoons of honey Dijon mustard. A couple of different styles. These happen to be my favorite. They all lock together. Nice, easy storage. When you're playing in the kitchen, you've got vanilla, the nice flat bottom, so they rest. I swear they do. They rest very nicely. And about 2 tablespoons of this. Okay. And fresh parsley. 2 different kinds of parsley, the curly and the flat kind. I don't know if you're aware of that. The curly kind is less, I guess you can say potent, if you will. The flat leaf Italian is a little stronger in flavor. And you need about 3 tablespoons of that. Parsley is also nice to serve around Easter time, because Easter time you typically have ham. Well, parsley is a diuretic. So you have all that sodium from the ham, and if you put some parsley in your salad, it kind of counteracts it. The last thing we want to do is add about 1 cup of Swiss cheese. Let me just kind of mix this up a little bit. Okay. We're going to use the Pampered Chef coarse grater. One thing to remember, anything that is sharp with Pampered Chef always comes with a protective guide. You take the guide right off. Also with our grater is a food saver. And so it would operate just like so. There's little spiky things in here. That's where you put your cheese or your chocolate, whatever you're trying to grate. A nice, easy motion. I never use it, I'll be honest. But there's a safety feature, so I wanted to make sure I showed it to you. You can use it just like so, which is a common way that I use it. If you want, you can also push the little button, open it right up, just put some on your dish, whatever works the best for you. So now this recipe at this point calls for 1 cup of cheese. So we'll grate some of this real quick. Now, if you're like me, 1 cup of cheese is honestly just 1 cup of cheese, because I love cheese. I can never have too much. Cup, there we go. Close enough. And we're gonna mix this all together. Super simple. I mean, just a few ingredients and stuff that you pretty much have lying around. You have the cranberries already from the stuffing you made. Same with the celery. The turkey was your main ingredient from the meal. Then you take a scoop, and we're just gonna put a scoop of this all around on our crescent rolls. And yes, what I'm using is like a cookie scoop. There's 3 of them. I just use the big one, and I just bring it all around. Should make this a little bit pretty, but I'm trying to hurry up for the video's sake. And then you set this aside, and then you just take those little tips of your crescent roll and you bring them over the wreath. Now you can also make a braid out of this as well with the crescent rolls. Just get the crescent rolls that are not already in a triangle, and then you roll that out onto like a bar pan. Make some slits on the side. We can add a little bit more filling over here. Because I moved this, so we're kind of tucked underneath the stone. And then just kind of pinch these little fellers down, just like so. And then you want to take an egg wash. That will make your ring nice and brown. I just have an egg white here. Take our little basting brush and just go over the crescent roll like so. Perfect. Okay, that's it. You have the wreath, and I'm gonna stick this in the oven right now. Bake it at 375 for about 25 minutes. Perfect little leftover lunch. Any questions, or if you see something that you like, please let me know. Thanks.